We do have one more topic. It's a little more fun, and it is, what is the best sniper rifle in Destiny? There are two front runners. This was sent in by a lot of people. Is Black Hammer the best sniper rifle in Destiny, or is Icebreaker?
So we're talking from a PvE point of view, because PvP-wise,
okay,
let's talk PvE.
Those two are horrible.
Yeah.
PvE.
PvE only.
PvP anyway.
PvP, there's choices. There's like different items you could use in PvE. Like, you're not going to use Patience in Time because you can still see the guy, and there's.
Well,
you want stability in PvP.
Yeah, there is no best sniper rifle. Like, you gotta break it down into different categories. So we're focusing on PvE. I honestly think it's situational between the Black Hammer and the Icebreaker.
That's a great answer.
Icebreaker, Vault of Glass. For Oracles.
Yeah, I was going to say, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. But if I'm doing, what is it, the Sipkus Prime?
Sepix
Prime.
Yeah.
If I'm doing that strike, then I'm gonna go
Black Hammer
because he just sits there and you can just keep shooting away at him. So I get this question a lot every time I play, and people are always like, "Well, what's better, this or this?" It's very situational, and I think that's the beauty of this game, is that I'm not just going to take my Icebreaker every single time. Of course, you do have those moments where it's like, well, Gallahorn the hell out of this. But yeah, I don't know. That's just what I think.
I think that's the best answer. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have Black Hammer yet, but I'm very familiar with it, right? With precision hits.
Yeah. You get 3 in a row. You get 3 critical hits on an enemy.
Crits.
It automatically reloads, and you just keep going.
Right.
So it's really easy for those spider tanks. It's fantastic because it tears them apart.
Exactly. And I know people use it for the ogre in if you run it solo as the hunter in the beginning of Crota, you just sit on the rock and with the Black Hammer, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And with Icebreaker, you couldn't do that. So it's totally situational. I couldn't agree with Alfredo more. And honestly, I feel that way about most weapons in general. And also, you're comparing an exotic and a legendary, and I think that's valid.
A raid legendary. Fatebringer is still one of the best weapons, and it's a 300 damage pistol.
Well, whenever I compare weapons, I always like to take the exotic versus legendary out of the picture. Because, I don't know. I think, obviously it's kind of Black Hammer, because then you have a slot for, a Gallahorn. But that's just getting into different scenarios then.
Yeah.
What's the elemental damage on Black Hammer? Void?
Black Hammer is fire.
Oh, it's
or solar.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Obviously that they're both solar, so that's good, because it's an even comparison.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, in that vein, right, I think it's a simple breakdown. If you're going somewhere that you can get crit shots pretty easy, go Black Hammer.
Yeah,
if you're
100%.
going in, I'll run, let's say it was solar for the priest mission, Ishtar Sink, or whatever it is. I would probably bring Icebreaker, because you're going to shoot far off those cliffs. They're going to be moving everywhere.
Yeah.
Black Hammer's probably going to suck.
Yeah. If you think ammunition's going to be
an issue,
for your sniper rifle, then go Icebreaker.
Here's how I use them. I use Black Hammer until I run out of ammo. Then I adjust my inventory so that I have Icebreaker in there.
Oh.
No, never. That's never happening for anybody. Oh, yeah, then I switch to my Icebreaker, and then I have auto ammo until green drops, and then I switch back. Probably keep my Hunger of Crota in my heavy slot if I'm not on Crota.
Yeah.
So
you do a lot more switching of the weapons than I do.
It
sounds like he's back and forth.
I do too. I put my life at risk. I've died in the Nightfall before, being an idiot, where I'm I'll back up off the room and switch, and I see my screens flashing. I'm I can do it. You get addicted to having the right weapon with you.
That's funny. It is important.
Yeah.
Even in hard raid, I'll switch out my helmet, grab an orb, switch back to the helmet that I want to be using. I do that a lot.
Definitely.
Cool.
That's all we have time for this week, guys.
That was a great episode.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you both.
We should compare weapons more often.
Yes, we should. This was a great one. If you have any other weapon comparison suggestions, send them to destiny@ign.com. Fredo, where can people find you?
They can find me on Twitter at @TheAlfredoPlays.
Fran?
At Fran Mirabella on Twitter.
And you can find me at Destin Legary. Thanks for watching, everybody, or listening. And for more on Destiny, you're already in the right place. IGN. Weird outro for a podcast.